It's a challenge that many a Star Citizen player has come across, coming in to land at a spaceport, but it's nighttime and it's so dark that you don't know where to go. But fear not, this video will give you the tips to know where to fly. I'm Forrester, and I've put timestamps in the video description in case you're looking for help with a specific landing zone, starting with Lorville. The good news is that of all of the landing zones, Teaser Spaceport at Lorville is one of the easiest to find at night. One of the most reliable ways is to look for the Teaser Spaceport holograms that illuminate in a rectangle above the hangars, the blue tint of which can be seen from quite a long way out. Alternatively, you might look for the big Hurston Dynamics Central Tower, which almost looks like a pyramid and is visible from space. Following that down towards the city and towards the lower section, you'll find Teaser Spaceport. Next up is the August Dunlo Spaceport at Orison. For this, you're looking for a spidery series of platforms. Because of how the spaceport is set up, there are various hangars connected to a central platform, and from the furthest draw distance, that has the appearance of a branch-like structure, almost in the shape of a cross. It's more distinct from other platforms in Orison, which tend to be either more circular or more blocky in their appearance. August Dunlo is also fairly central amongst the different platforms, which can help. For this, and all of the other spaceports, it can sometimes help to go into external view, as sometimes this seems to adjust the gamma based on what's shown in the viewport, and that can make things that would otherwise be hard to spot easier to see. Additionally, if you're looking to find a landing zone outside of the major cities, if there's a quantum jump marker, that can really help too. Just enter into quantum travel mode, and even though it says you're too close, you can use the marker to help find where to fly until you enter visual range. For the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport, the key thing to remember is that the spaceport is located across the frozen lake, in and amongst the hills, so you know you're looking for something outside of the city itself. Additionally, the spaceport is connected by the tram system, so you're also looking for that connection across the frozen lake. One way is to find the large Aspire Grand skyscraper amongst the cityscape, which can often be distinctive even at nighttime owing to the big hole in the middle. From there, orient to the frozen lake and fly right ahead to get to the spaceport. Alternatively, or additionally, the spaceport is well adorned with red lights to mark the building. If you see a lot of red lights in a neat row outside of the city, that's a big clue that it's the spaceport. Sometimes in patch 3.20, because of some complication with the lighting model, the whole spaceport gets lit up when you're far away, which makes things much easier to find if that happens for you. Last up is the Riker Memorial Spaceport at Area 18 on ArcCorp. Because the whole planet is essentially cityscape, this can sometimes be one of the more difficult locations to find. Unlike some of the other spaceports, the Riker Memorial Spaceport is quite badly lit, and so you're counterintuitively looking for somewhat of a void in the rest of the city, a gap where something should be. It's often possible to spot the main thoroughfare that goes through the spaceport. This often appears as a set of orangey parallel lines until you get closer and can see more detail. If in doubt, getting lower down in approximately the right area can be a good way to get those extra details to load in, and once you've found that highway, you just need to follow it to the end to get to the spaceport. Hopefully this has been a useful little guide to finding the various landing zones in Star Citizen in low light conditions. If so, you might be so kind as to press the like button to let me know it was helpful and I should make more videos like this. If you're not yet subscribed, you might like to do that too, to let YouTube know to show you more videos from this channel in the future. And if you have any top tips for navigating at night, I hope to read about them in the video comments. Otherwise, and as always, thank you for watching.